morning, VBS. It's July 22nd, 2016. Welcome to day 5 of VBS This Morning. I'm Basil, Iacampo.
And I'm Olivia G.
And Olivia here is sitting in for Jonathan, who is on assignment for next year's Vacation Bible School theme, Maker Fun Factory. And today we're talking all about everybody's favorite person, Mrs. Ginny Thorp. We're going to talk to people about their favorite moments, some of her greatest attributes, and just everything that makes Ginny Ginny as she is leaving this year at the Vacation Bible School. This is all on VBS This Morning. We're at Thomas Smith. Good morning to you, Thomas.
Good morning to you, Basil.
So tell us, what comes to mind when you hear the words Ginny Thorp?
When I hear the words Ginny Thorp, I think of generosity, because she's always putting above and beyond for VBS, above and beyond for church school. She does all this work for everything at the church to make sure it's as good as it possibly can. And even though she's changing jobs, I think she'll be just as generous and loving in her new one as she has in her old.
That's awesome. So tell us, what comes to mind when you hear the words Ginny Thorp?
Well, I don't have one specific memory. However, over all the years that I've been doing VBS with Mrs. Thorp, what sticks out in my mind is that no matter what problem anyone has, no matter how small or how silly it is, Mrs. Thorp is always there to listen, and you can tell she truly cares about whatever is going on.
And Julie, for you, what one word comes to mind when you hear Mrs. Thorp?
Amazing. And my favorite memory with her was yesterday's VBS This Morning, where she
We love her. When I think of Ginny Thorp, I think of how caring and loving that she's always been for little kids all the way to adults.
In one word, how would you describe Ginny Thorp?
I would describe Ginny Thorp in 2 words: grace and love.
When I think of Mrs. Thorp, I think of calm kindness.
When I think of Ginny Thorp, I think fantastic.
In one word, describe Ginny Thorp.
Amazing. Mrs. Thorp is organized fabulousness.
In one word.
Awesome.
What is your favorite memory about Mrs. Thorp?
Oh my gosh, my favorite memory. There was a time when I was sad and she made me feel better. That's my favorite memory.
If I could describe Ginny Thorp in one word, it would be loving.
So tell us, Mr. Hamill, what in one word describe Ginny Thorp?
Super awesome. Oh, that was 2 words. Awesome.
In one word, how do you describe Mrs. Thorp? Nice. In one word, how do you describe Mrs. Thorp? Incredible. In one word, how do you describe Mrs. Thorp?
Mrs. Thorp truly rocks.
So my favorite Mrs. Thorp memory was actually 2 nights ago on Wednesday, after VBS and before Family Fun Night. I stayed here for 5 hours and just got to chill with Mrs. Thorp, do some amazing work for Thursday and today. It was totally awesome.
My favorite memory with Mrs. Thorp is just every day, because it's just ongoing with her every time I find her. One word to describe Mrs. Thorp would be awesome.
Well, we thank you very much for watching this episode of VBS This Morning. I'm Basil, Iacampo.
And Olivia G.
And I think, as everybody knows here, without Ginny Thorp, VBS would run very horribly. And with Ginny Thorp here, it makes the whole world a difference. Signing out saying have a great year, and we'll see you next year for another 5 more episodes of VBS This Morning coming in 2017.
Thank you, Mrs. Thorp.
Stay safe on the road out there.